Good morning, Facebook family. This is your Monday morning meditation. The word I want to leave of encouragement on today is don't quit. Many of us receive dreams and visions, and we have goals that we want to achieve. And it seems like things haven't worked out. It seems like actually everything we're looking at looks the exact opposite of the dream that we have. We've been waiting, we've been praying, we've been working, and it seems like things haven't come together. And so for some of us, we've put the dream on the shelf, or we said it's not possible. We've listened to the voices of those who told us, you've been working on that so long, it's not going to happen. And so you just stop working on it, or you stop believing in it. But this morning, I want to encourage you as we start this week to go pull that dream back out. Go pull that dream book out. Go pull the vision out that God gave you and start working on it again. Start believing in it again. If we look at the stories of people like Abraham and Joseph, we see people who received dreams when it seemed like everything was against what God had said. We would see Joseph, he's told that his brothers will bow down to him, that he will rise to a level of prominence, but he has to go through places like the pit and the prison. Or we see Abraham, who receives a vision that he will have a land for him and his descendants, and he hadn't even had a child, but he had to believe God, that what God spoke would come to pass. And that's what I want to encourage you to do on today. Whatever God spoke to you, believe that it will come to pass. If you have to stop listening to some people, if you have to stop hanging out with some people, whatever you have to do, you have to believe God over everything else. As the Lord gave me a word earlier this year, he said you have to trust and believe. Even when it doesn't look like it, you have to trust and believe. Believe my word over everything that you see, everything that happens, and trust and believe that I'm going to bring my dream and my vision that I've placed in your heart to pass. So on this week, I pray that we will start to pray that God will bring the dream to life again in our spirits, that we'll start to believe again, that we'll start to hope again, that we'll start to pray again, that we will start believing that God is still able, that we will not give up, that we will go and start writing again. We'll start putting the plans together to go back to school, whatever it is that God placed on the inside of you. Believe again that God is still able, and begin to just tell yourself, don't quit. When it seems like it's going the opposite way, just say, don't quit. When it seems like everybody is talking against your dream, say, don't quit. That you have to keep reminding yourself, you have to encourage yourself that I will not quit, that I am going to fight for my dream. I'm going to continue to believe in my dream. I'm going to continue to pray that God will order my steps towards my dream. No matter what I have to go through, I'm going to continue to believe and trust God that God is going to bring it to pass. So remember, we'll win if we don't quit. So no matter what you have to do this week, begin to just pray that God will show you that dream again, that God will stir up that vision again, that you'll get motivated and have the courage to step out in faith, to continue to write, to continue to plan, to continue to dream, and trust and believe God that he will bring it to pass in his due season. So I pray that you are encouraged on this week. I pray that you go into this week in power, knowing that God is going to do everything that he said he would do in your life. And if this word has blessed you, I ask you to share it with someone else who has a dream down on the inside of them, and let them know, don't quit. No matter what it looks like, don't quit, but just trust and believe God, that God is still able, that God has not given up, that God has not changed his mind, but God is going to bring that dream, that vision, that goal to pass in his perfect time. Have a blessed week, Facebook, and we pray to see you next Monday for our next Monday morning meditation. Be blessed.